Hi traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. So today's video report, we're concentrating on the AUDJPY. That's from the daily time frame. Again, like the other reports, this is more from a swing trade point of view. Now, what's got our attention, well my attention at the moment, is seeing this resistance point at 66.60, 0.62 if you want to be precise. That goes down to around the 66.55 area. This currently continues to remain this pretty decent resistance. We've seen nearly basically four attempts fail from buyers to clear this level. We do have some congestion though at the moment, and we do basically have a bit of a trading range at the moment. But what we're looking for is this bar to basically become basically an indicator bar that is going to potentially push a new move lower, but currently, so the pattern looks okay. One thing that is not a concern, but just something to keep in mind, is that we did have that sort of a trend break occur, and while that trend break remains in place, it still does shift a little bit of momentum and numbers to the buyers, but buyers continue to really struggle at the moment, and that's why this resistance area is looking quite appealing right now. We have seen a bit of a rally today. It is under a bit of pressure so far from sellers, but moving forward, we want to see a break of that low, or a break of today's low, to set up a bit of a shift to sellers and potentially a test lower. Now, possible targets lower for now. That low probably is the first support. If we clear this congestion area, and then if sellers do get moving, possibly down to that 64.20 to 64.50 point, but without getting too far ahead of ourselves just yet, we want to see this resistance continue to hold. If we did have another impulse higher and fails, it just reinforces that area. But we also, if we do see this rally turn negative today, we want to see a bit of a move by sellers to sort of say that there is momentum in numbers from yesterday's move lower, and that they do have the weighted numbers to clear this congestion. If they continue to fail from this area around that 6.5, 6.9, which is starting really to show signs of support, short-term support at the moment, that's a bit of a worry that we may have a bit of a longer consolidation on our hands. Now, both the moving averages are pointing down, and it does look good for a continuation, but for now we really need some confirmation from sellers that they are in control. Now, the Williams as well is doing something that is positive, so it is starting to push onto that minus 35, and the break below that minus 35 does indicate that sellers may have the numbers as well. But the real key is in price, and we want to see first a break of that low, and then secondly a break of that low. But any continued hold today, or close higher, definitely takes a sell position off the table. And then if we do see a test and close above this level, then definitely something else is going on, and we have to really give a bit more favor to this leg up here, and maybe start to look away from a continuation of this move lower here. So a bit to think about, and we'll just have to see how things progress, and see if the sellers can gain the numbers in later in today's session, or maybe they won't. So again, as I've said in previous videos, it's great to have ideas in the markets. It's what it's all about, but you need confirmation, and you need to really bide your time and wait to try and enter with momentum, to try and get a good entry into the move. So that's not always very easy. It's easier said than done, but sometimes this getting that confirmation in momentum moves can save you from possibly being stuck in a bad trade. But again, as we all know, there's no 100% safeguard from not having that happen to you. So anyway, we will watch with interest and how things progress with the Japanese yen going into tonight's European session and New York session. So until tomorrow, good trading, and have a great afternoon. Cheers and bye for now.